Quiet people notice things you never even realize are there. A single look, a small pause, or a shift in tone can change everything for them. While others talk, their minds are silently watching and connecting dots. Psychology says their brains are wired to process life at a deeper level. And once you understand why, you will never see quiet people the same way again. Why people stand out? Psychology says quiet people often notice things others miss. Research shows that some people have a trait called sensory processing sensitivity, SPS, which makes their brains process information more deeply. This means they pick up small changes in the environment, subtle facial expressions, or slightly shifts in tone that most people ignore. This is not about shyness or weakness. It is simply how their nervous system works. Scientists find that this trait is common, present in roughly 15 to 20% of people, and it helps explain why quiet people often seem more aware. When others skim through details, quiet people notice them naturally. This deep awareness can sometimes feel overwhelming, but it also gives them unique insight into the world. How their brains work. Quiet people's brains take in more information before acting. Instead of reacting immediately, they analyze what they see, hear, and feel in detail. Studies show that highly sensitive individuals show stronger brain activity in areas linked to vision and emotion when noticing small changes. Their brains prioritize precision, so they respond to subtle cues more than most people. This does not mean they are overthinking everything. It is simply a style of processing that allows them to notice more. By paying attention to tiny details, quiet people often understand situations more fully than those who speak first and observe less. Not just shy or introverted. It is important to understand that sensitivity is not the same as being shy or introverted. Introversion mainly describes where a person draws energy, usually from quiet or low stimulation environments. Sensory processing sensitivity describes how the brain handles information. Some quiet people are introverted, but others are not. They may enjoy social interactions while still noticing more than most. The key is that their brains spend more time analyzing than talking. This extra processing is what makes them highly observant, attention, and awareness. Another concept that helps explain quiet people's ability to notice more is perceptual vigilance. This describes the ability to focus on small, important cues while ignoring irrelevant noise. Quiet or highly sensitive people often have stronger perceptual vigilance, allowing them to detect subtle changes in behavior, mood, or the environment. In everyday life, this means they might sense tension in room before anyone else, notice tiny gestures or micro expressions, or spot details in a scene that others overlook. Their brain is naturally tuned to notice what many people ignore. The advantages of being observant. There are many benefits to noticing more than most. Quiet people often show strong empathy because they pick up on other people's emotions more easily. They can excel at tasks that require careful observation, such as analyzing situations or solving problems. In creative work, this deep awareness often leads to better ideas, richer storytelling, or more thoughtful solutions. Evolutionary research suggests that being highly observant was advantageous for survival, as it helped individuals notice subtle danger or opportunities. This difference in attention is not a flaw, but a natural variation that benefits both the individual and the group. The challenges of sensitivity. While being observant has many benefits, it can also bring challenges. Quiet people can become easily overwhelmed in busy or noisy environments because they take in more information. Their brains can become overloaded, which may lead to stress or fatigue. They often need quiet time to recharge and process everything they have noticed. Deep processing can also lead to overthinking as they continue analyzing events long after they happen. While this can be exhausting, it also contributes to their thoughtful and reflective nature. Why it matters in daily life. Understanding why quiet people notice so much can help us relate to them better. Their quietness should not be seen as disinterest or passivity. Instead, it reflects a mind that is actively observing, processing, and understanding more than most people do. In conclusion, psychology shows that quiet people notice more, not by choice, but because of how their brain works. This awareness brings insight, empathy, and understanding even when it is invisible to others.